of today's live stream of the College Rugby League Grand Finals, sponsored by SAS. We had a wee bit of snippet footage of the two big teams that are going to be playing in the main game tonight. And, man, there are some size in that school of both Kelston and the St Paul's team. And looking forward to seeing that match tonight. So if you've just joined us on the live stream, don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. There's going to be some massive hits from anything that we've seen in the first 25 minutes. This is going to be a big day out at Mount Smart.
Absolutely. Really looking forward to that premier game. The two top sides for so many years here in Auckland, although last year, obviously, Kelston slipped up a little bit, finishing third. Was, of course, Wesley in the grand final up against St Paul's. We're going to see them in action next, up against Manurewa. But in the meantime, we have got a game to get back underway here between James Cook and Pakuranga. And it is going to be James Cook getting play restarted as the floodlights come on here at Mount Smart Stadium. So the sun shifts around behind the grandstand and away we go. So James Cook get us back underway with a high one. It's a short one, well taken in the end by Karapani. Karapani dances his way and is tackled 30 metres out from the line now. So Pakuranga need a positive start here. It was really all James Cook for the final 10 or 15 minutes of that first half. They take it up towards the 40, so good yardage.
Great carry there, right into the teeth of it, wasn't it?
Up towards halfway now. Tui Saliga just short of the halfway line. They head out to the back door now. Titsui hands it off to his second rower, Ika. Another of the Jets camp graduates, Leomanu. Holani takes it up over the 40, met in big contact there from James Cook. Leomanu goes back door now. Titsui goes to the sky. It's a high one. It's a spiraling one. Difficult one to take at the back. Beautifully done, though, I think, by Harlem Tinamu, who gets a second phase away, and they head down the right edge. So James Cook now, ruck it out. Good carry there from Tokareta. 2 tries in the first half. As they attack the middle, they go up over the 40.
Great.
Oh, huge fend off there. And Titsui gets back to his feet, recovers. So here they come. Munro Harris now. Up over the top. Farani. Back to retrieve, and there's a big push off as well. So it's coming alive here now. They spread the ball, Pakuranga. Good footy here. Step back inside, eventually taking down the crowd. Loving it. Boy, there is a big crowd gathering here in anticipation of the clashes we have on offer here today at the SAS College Rugby League Grand Final Day. And what an opening spectacle we have here. Tui Saliga takes it forward. Oh, some of the contact really starting to come into this one now. Penalty on that occasion now. Titsui takes the tap. He's away free. Looks for the pass. Steps back inside. Taken down low. And a crunching tackle back to his feet now. Limanu hands it off to Mana. Mana 40 metres out from the line now. Looking to get to the quick play of the ball. Good footy here from Pakuranga. Leomanu spots a little gap. Eventually taken down. Toigamala joining Titsui.
Pakuranga trying to speed things up. Oh, he's got this offload away. The referee says play on.
Tui Saliga getting the offload away.
Carries 3 to about 2 metres off the line.
Tui Lapua. Leomanu goes out the back now. It's going to be hard to stop from here. Great defence. James Cook getting there in numbers, pushing him back. And he is just short of the line.
What's he called?
And I think, yeah, it is going to be Tuigamala's come out to question things and perhaps just try and slow things down a little bit. He knows his team are under the pump here. So a quick chat with the referee. But it's going to be a Pakuranga penalty. So Jacob Tui Saliga keen to tap and go. And away we go. What have Pakuranga got now? Sam Lynch comes in, crunched in a tackle.
Oh.
And the second effort as well. Ball almost comes loose. They're starting to fire up. Are the boys? Tuulapua Still going, not far off the line here. Pakuranga pushed right up. James Cook doing everything they can to keep them out. Tui Salega, boy, he's been fantastic in this game. 3 meters out from the line now. Pakuranga, right edge, Titsui. Backdoor, Ferrani. Hands it off into the corner. It's the winger, Tupe Taifu. And we are going to wait. We're going to have a chat here, but I think it's a try. Looked okay to me, Troy.
Yeah, he's nodding.
And our referee points to the spot, and Pakuranga are back in front, and we look forward to watching the instant replay of this one because it was a nice little finish down here in the right-hand corner.
Great officiating. He was right there on the line, and before he ordered it, you know, he had the chat to the linesman.
So Titsui here, you can see, goes out backdoor. Faranai on the footy. Goes to Waihapi, who puts a little bit of a step on, and then just puts his winger away beautifully. Nice finish there, keeps the feet in, does Taifu. And that is a try which puts Pakuranga back in front. 12 points to 8, kick to come. 4 minutes gone in the second half here. SAS College Rugby League Finals Day. And we are in the decider for the Senior A competition. Jacob Tui Saliga now to attempt the conversion from out wide.
Big thank you to our associate sponsor as well, Hayden and Rollett. Massive support along with SAS Sporting Apparel, and without these companies, you know, College Rugby League wouldn't be able to be staged at the level that it's put on, and also the live streaming brought to us by our live stream partners, CTAS, along with the initiative from the Auckland Rugby League.
So taking his time to set this one up, and it's a pretty important kick. As we enter the final 20 minutes here at Mount Smart Stadium number 2.
And it didn't take long, Corey, for the sun to drop, as you said, over the back there of the building. The long shadows are creeping out across Mount Smart number 2, and the floodlights are starting to warm up. And it actually gets kind of exciting, nighttime football, with all the young guns out.
Well, that's right. We don't get to see a lot of it these days, with obviously most football played on Saturdays or Sundays. So always enjoy the nighttime games. And, you know, Troy, you would have remembered back in the day the nighttime games at Carlaw Park.
Take me there. Well, it wasn't going to be long before we wheeled Carlaw Park out. Saw some great players down at Carlaw Park. Kurt Sorensen, as a young man, played at Carlaw, Corey.
So
nothing there.
Jacob Tui Salega to attempt the conversion from out wide. And he's taken the ball back a long way, hasn't he? He's taken it right back to the 30, strikes it.
Great strikes, curve to the left.
Just away, but you're right, he hits the ball really nicely. But in the meantime, the score will remain Pakuranga 12, James Cook 8.
I wonder if that 2 will come back to haunt him.
Up next, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be bringing you Wesley College up against Manurewa High School.
And that was going to be a clash of giants.
Absolutely.
You know, I don't know how many of the Wesley boys are here from last year, but, man, they were absolute Goliaths.
So James Cook preparing to get us back underway. Toigamalo, the captain, will restart things. And away we go. Fielded by Pakuranga on the 10. He's looking for a big fella and says, here you go, take this forward.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, the crowd's gone wild. Do not touch that dial. Well,
Tui Lapore with a huge on the ball hit there, and James Cook say we can give it back as well. Fa'omasili there.
But it's sloppy.
Yeah, we've got a problem in the play of the ball, and Pakuranga, well, I think they may have let James Cook get under their skin a little bit there, Troy. It was a pretty fiery couple of tackles, and in the end, looks like it's going to be a James Cook ball.
Yeah, cool heads will prevail. Great to see. It's exciting football, and, you know, so much ahead too as well with the next 2 games that are going to be streaming live here from Mount Smart number 2. And as I turn that phone off for the second time tonight.
Terrible manners, Troy Hardy. James Cook get us back underway, and it's an early shift out towards the left edge. A little step back inside there from Kanisi. 25 metres out from the line now. James Cook building, and they needed a response. Baker takes it forward. 15 out from the line. They're making good yardage here at James Cook. Poor. They're averaging 10 metres a carry at this stage. They can't afford to keep doing that. Pakuranga, they need to find a resistance there. A little juggle, still going, and it might be a try. He's going to have gone very close here, is Fa'omasili. And it is going to be a dodged bullet there for Pakuranga, but boy, the big fella, he knocked him over. And we've got a tap and go here from Titsui, who taps, goes, steps back inside the initial line and wears a big shot for his trouble. So end-to-end stuff here, physical rugby league. The Senior A Grand Final, SAS College Rugby League Grand Final day is spread now from Pakuranga. A little bit of footwork, they take it up to the 40. Limanu into dummy half, goes out the back to the big fella Holani. Holani takes it straight to the line, right on halfway, he's taken down. Limanu looks left and right, says we'll go left. Spins it wide to another of the big fellas, Tui Lapua, who takes him up over halfway now into good ball territory. Leomanu goes backdoor. Titsui on the ball. Dummies heads back inside. Lovely play there from the number 7. But good trailing defence here from James Cook. They need an answer here to James Cook. Pakuranga rolling through them right now. Titsui on the ball. Looking back inside. Finds his big lock. Tui Salenga, who has been excellent so far in this game. That's last tackle and play the ball there. But a great set from Pakuranga. They go 90 metres.
Absolutely. I turned the phone off. We're getting a call from the scoreboard over the far side there. I blinked. There was a try. We're down 90 metres down the park. I mean, you can't turn your eyes away from this, ladies and gentlemen. It's all on.
So James Cook, let's see what their reply is. Can't wait to see these big boys now who are starting to really fire up for James Cook. But in the meantime, there's a lovely carry for one of the little fellas who's broken loose out here on the right edge. Pakuranga scramble.
Looking for a link.
Jacob Towle still going. Boy, he's just about run 70 metres. Eventually taken down 40 metres out from the line. James Cook building. Pakuranga scrambling back in defence.
Yeah,
big contact there inside the 10. James Cook are going to get back-to-back uses of the ball. They need to restart play quickly. They've got Pakuranga backtracking, and their captain knows that he's come out for a quick chat to try and slow things down.
I think James Cook High is sort of standing back, watching, and then all of a sudden the guy was out 40 metres before they caught up with him.
Baker, 22 metres out from the line. Munro Harris, back towards the middle. Poor with the footwork. Titsu finishes things off. Munro Harris again at the bottom of the ruck. Set heavy out towards the right edge here. Now, little juggle. The ball's come loose.
Bobbled it.
The ball has come loose, and James Cook have shot themselves in the foot after what was building as a really good set for them.
There was a great little break there early back. Couple of plays, and it's a shame, you know, they had an opportunity there, and just one slight mistake gives the opportunity back now to our friends in the green and white V. Notice what actually watching it at home. Green and white V, Pakuranga against James Cook High in the blue and yellow.
Yeah, it was a little hard to differentiate between the uniforms, especially in the sun. But in the meantime, Fahrenheit. So they ruck it out now. Titsui, hands play off. They go up over the 20, so a little harder to make yardage on this set here. 12 minutes gone in the second half of the Senior A Grand Final. And it's Pakuranga who have established a small advantage here. Lemanu goes backdoor to his halfback. Titsui kicks early, and it might be a very clever play here. It's a 40-20 if it goes out. Eventually stays in. The fullback puts a little bit of footwork on. The old backward sidestep, and it goes down the right edge, eventually taken down by Pakuranga. So James Cook now looking to build. Wait for the big fellas to get involved. There are some units in this James Cook team here, and now one of them takes them up 45 metres off their own line, met in a 3-man tackle from Pakuranga. Eventually, one folds off. Tuigamala ball plays at the line. Hands it off to Fa'omasili.
All the big boys are lining up here for James Cook High.
Right side shift. Ball is out and knock on. James Cook, again, their handling. It is killing them tonight. And again, they waste a golden opportunity to strike back there with a sloppy handling error. And more often than not, they're coming after second phase was generated. So Pakuranga now will pack down the scrum 40 metres off their line.
It's not only the handling, I think it's also around critical time. You know, they were building pressure and just bobbling it at the wrong time as we get set now for scrum. So Pakuranga College into the third part of their set as they try to trundle the ball up the park.
So Pakuranga now back on the ball. Lemanu, Tsutsui, big set coming up here for James Cook. 15 metres out from the line now. Lemanu looks out towards the left. Slips over in the process there, does Karapani.
Oh, he's still got away though.
Still going, looking to get the ball out the back. Tsutsui now down at the short side, dinks a little kick over the top, well taken at the back though. I think by Harlem Tinamu. But Troy, the trading blows right now. James Cook need to hold some ball though. They've made a number of handling errors coming out of yardage, really putting them under pressure.
Yeah, critical times too, you know, and they were starting to get a wee bit of momentum swinging their way, and as you said, you know, bobbling it at the last play, second to last play, and not being able to execute. Here they come again though.
So James Cook, they need something here. 10 minutes to go in the Senior A Grand Final. The big fella there takes it forward. They're not making much yardage though. You see that now, a little left side shift. They need to be careful not to go into touch. Was the foot into touch there? I thought it might have been play on. Is the call. 50 metres out from the line. James Cook now are building. They spread it now. They're looking to catch Pakuranga unawares out wide. Can they get there? They've probably got a numbers advantage. If they do get it there, it's swift movement. James Cook now, the second phase. They're keeping play alive. Eventually.
6, give it away.
Taken down, so enterprising stuff there from James Cook. 9 minutes to go in this Senior A Grand Final. Pakuranga holding on to that 4-point lead as Pakuranga on the ball now.
Great strength showing there. He's got away. He's evaded 2, 3.
He's got some footwork on him, does the number 6, Karapani for Pakuranga. As they come up towards halfway now, Tsutsui. Hands play off, finds his fullback there, Farane. Gains another 10 for them. So up into good ball territory now, Lemanu.
A lot of chat coming out of the Pakuranga team now. You can hear them. They're starting to get their communication levels up.
So out towards the left edge they come. Short ball at the line. Brings Tui Saliga onto it. 20 metres out from the line here. Pakuranga don't have the option of a field goal. With a 4-point lead currently. Tsutsui says we'll go to the sky, and it's going to be a tricky one at the back here. There's plenty of players there for James Cook. They all let it bounce eventually, luckily for them.
Sorry, mate, you slipped over there in the back. That's the long jump area at Smart number 2. And I must say, you know, the dead balls here are kind of slim, kind of slender. So they've really got ground announcement coming through. Yeah, very, very tight dead ball area, so they haven't got a lot of room to wriggle in.
Yeah, tough field to be a halfback on, Troy, when you're trying to force repeat sets, that's for sure. So James Cook now, they need something big, and is this the man to do it for them? Takes it straight into the heart, beats one. But Lemanu holds on low. Now out towards the right edge.
Trying to get a roll on.
Haven't really had any attacking opportunities in this second half, James Cook. A little bit of footwork now. They come out towards the left.
Still impressed with Pakaranga's shape on the field. You know, they've been really well disciplined.
And almost a mix-up there at dummy half. Play on is the call. Play remains alive. Towel puts it over the top now. They're back in numbers. Pakuranga takes a devil of a bounce. But well cleaned up eventually by Waihapi. And we'll have time off here. I think a few of the boys having a little word to each other.
Big thank you once again to Hayden and Roller, our associate sponsors, along with the SAS Sporting Apparel, who are the major sponsors for not just the College Rugby League, but also the Fox Memorial.
So time off here as our match officials have a quick word.
Great crowd building over the far side as some of the supporters coming in for the next round of games as well. It's really good to see, and there's one big block in the section over there where it looks like it's can't quite make out the school uniform, but everyone was told, you wear a school uniform tonight, you don't have to pay your $2, Corey.
Yeah, the only day of the year where it's cool to wear your school uniform. So awesome to see the support we do get for this SAS College Rugby League competition. Troy, we were at Kelston a couple of weeks ago, and boy, it was one of the best atmospheres I've seen at a live rugby league game for a long time.
Yeah, they'll be bringing that here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Don't you worry about that. Both schools will be here in big way.
So Pakuranga resume play, time back on, and away we go. And now ball has spilt loose, and James Cook, that is a huge play from them off the ball, and they know it.
Yep.
And they're going to get this ball now 10 metres out from their line. About 7 minutes remaining in this Senior A Grand Final, and James Cook have come up with a massive play in defence to force the error as Pakuranga were rucking it out.
It's amazing how you get a little break in play, some officiating goes on, and all of a sudden you just relax, chill, and come up with a sad mistake like that. You know, it just puts too much pressure on. They had a great opportunity. Ball getting fed into the scrum. Here we go.
So here we go. Do they have a reply? James Cook, they're going to go out to the right edge. They've got a numbers advantage here if they can get it there. Not again. Is it 3 times lucky? He's gone over the top. It's an athletic effort.
Shut the gate. They push him back.
Wow. So end-to-end stuff here. This is exhilarating footy.
Heartbreaker.
Oh, another one. Was there advantage? Referee is going to say no, and it's going to go back for a Pakuranga ball. But just when you think James Cook are getting their way back into this one, an error. And boy, I tell you what, again, it was Jason Tokareta there who's very nearly out of nothing gone over the line. Catapulted over sort of, you mentioned the long jump earlier, Troy. It was long jump style.
He jumped straight into a brick wall, and then they threw him back out over the line. Incredible
stuff. So an excellent game to kick off the 3-game extravaganza here. SAS College Rugby League Finals Day at Mount Smart Stadium number 2. The floodlights are on now, ladies and gentlemen, as the sun well and truly disappears here in Penrose.
Just love the SAS College Rugby League. Fantastic.
And the big fella there preparing for a rib rattler off the back fence. False start. And he's gearing up again. He wants more. Look at him. He's hungry for it.
Keen.
And here he goes. Now Sam Lynch puts on a bit of footwork. Says, I tricked you that time, fellas.
Oh, back slam to the ground.
40 metres out from the line now, Pakuranga. This one with plenty of feeling in it now. Look at the boys. They're fired up. They know it's all on the line.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Tuiga Marlin dishes it out. Tui Saliga says, where's my penalty? Titsui now goes back door. Farani joins the line. Waihapi back to his fullback, who's met in a 3-man tackle 40 metres out from the line. Ladies and gentlemen, don't go anywhere. 4 minutes to go in this one, and it is anyone's game now. Here comes another big carry, this time from Tui Saliga. Mark Lemanu. Lemanu goes out the back door now. Titsui on the ball.
Been dangerous all night, isn't he?
He has indeed. A classy act, a graduate we mentioned earlier of the Auckland Rugby League Jets camp. Lemanu. Ball goes high now. What have they got at the back? He's gone up high. He's got it. And he is going to win his team the grand final with that one, you would think. What a take.
Even the guys on the sideline have busted a few chairs. They've just absolutely, everyone has gone up as one. And here comes the action replay. Corey, blow by blow, into it.
You can see it's a really good kick from Karapani. Goes to the sky. But what about the chase?
How about the kick?
It is a beautiful, beautiful kick, and he's chased his own kick. Up he goes, takes it beautifully, and that is a try to Andrew Mana.
Pinpoint accuracy. We're only just talking about how shallow the dead ball area is, and that had to be dropped on a dime, and that was just pure precision. I can't say that. Can you say that for me, Corey? Precision.
I'm getting a little caught up in the excitement. I'm not sure I can get the words out either, but boy, that was a fantastic try there for Pakuranga, and that one is going to get plenty of replays on the RL YouTube channel in the coming days. I can tell you he'll be playing that one on the projector in class, showing everyone.
Big time. And, you know, for everyone who is live streaming, it'll probably be wrapped up in an app and say, look at this kick. That try would not have been possible unless the kick was right on the dime, and it certainly was. Well done. So Pakuranga College head back to get ready for receiving the kick after the kick at goal is taken. The crowd is starting to hush over the far side. Temperature's just starting to drop a little, so if you are coming down to join us, make sure you bring a hoodie or a coat, jacket. Keep you nice and toasty.
So, back to it. And you would think that is going to be the game in this one. Find it very hard to believe James Cook are going to have 2 tries in them at this stage. It's going to be about 2 minutes by our count remaining in this one. You mentioned, Troy, the excitement got the better of a few of the guys on the Pakuranga bench. The broken chair in the background.
Got the excitement of me. Great kick, good strike. Bang.
Kick is good, and Pakuranga lead 18 points to 8 over James Cook. About a minute and a half remaining by the time we get things back underway by our count. And it looks like the match manager now preparing the hooter. So it is going to be Pakuranga who claim this one, ladies and gentlemen. They are going to win the Senior A Grand Final, the first Grand Final of the day in the SAS College Rugby League Finals Day. And on they come, the boys. And well done to James Cook, who fought valiantly, scored 2 tries in quick succession in the first half. But in the second half, it was the game management of Pakuranga that's got them over the line. Look at the boys, absolutely delighted with that one. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. So your first champions of the day, Pakuranga, claim this one, 18 points to 8. We are going to hear from the respective captains at full time to get their thoughts on things. So we will be joined by the captains in a few minutes' time now as Pakuranga huddle up. But what a game it had it all. Plenty of big shots, but also some real skill led by Kenshin Titsui in the halves, who was excellent. The man of the match. By my count, the 17-year-old from the Newland Stags, also a New Zealand Māori rep, played for Auckland Development as well. But a fantastic start to our day. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We are now going to hand over. And in a minute's time, hear from the respective captains of the 2 sides as the teams go through their final cheers with each other, and we'll now go off and shake hands. So do stay with us. We are about to hear from the captains from both Pakuranga and James Cook.
So, Caden, great final. Just ask you for a few words, your preparation today, and how did you think that went?
Our preparation was well. Maybe just at the end of the day, it was who come ready, who come prepared, and I think that we just let it get to us, the nerves, and then we just got penalised every basically set. So we'll just take it heads up. Big ups to Pakuranga for the good game that they've given us. No doubt that they're the winners of the day, and that we just continue just to work hard for the Nationals.
Thanks, Caden. I think you can be proud of your efforts, especially from some of your boys who I know don't play club football, but a great effort from the team. And anything else you want to say on that?
Yeah, just a big shout out to our coaches, Mato Hammond, Mato Rusty, Mato Charles, Mato T, our manager, Whai Danaka, and just all to the supporters here. Yeah, just big up.
Thanks, Caden. I'll let you go with the boys.
Thank you.
So we've got Kenshin with us from Pakuranga College. Kenshin, how was that?
Yeah, it was a good game. It was a great atmosphere, great effort, great intensity too. Pretty good game.
Yeah, it was a really good game to watch and great for the spectators here at the stadium, and obviously all you guys from Pakuranga. But what did you think first half?
I thought first half, first couple of minutes we dominated well, and then we just let a well-trained James Cook side back into the game. But yeah, credit to James Cook with that fight back. It was really good.
And final things, who do you want to congratulate? Who do you want to speak about? Who do you want to, give the big ups to in the coaching staff anywhere else?
I just want to say a big ups to Nicole Jensen. She was our manager for the team. She coached as well. I'd also like to thank Andrew Mana. he was a co-captain as well, helped coach the team, did well as a player, and to my team as well. Yeah.
Thanks, Kenshin, and great win. Oh, fire.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're now going to head to the presentation for this grand final, and we'll pick up their audio. If you've just joined us, we're now at the presentation. And Evelyn Brooker, Director of the ARL, is addressing the teams and the spectators down here at this grand final.
First of all, just want to give all honor and glory to our Heavenly Father who has blessed us with that beautiful day and beautiful beauty today. So, can we give our praise? Secondly, we'd like to give a big thank you to ARL, Tony Shortly, for organising the season this week. Please give a round of applause to Pakuranga for a wonderful game today, brothers. You guys deserve it so well. You played your hearts out, brothers, and it was the best team at the end of the day. So just a big up to you. Congratulations, Pakuranga.
To the supporters out there, thank you for allowing us. It's our brothers, it's our boys, in the wheels, so taking on James' heads up. Thank you.
You see the boys from James Cook now receiving their runners-up medals, and boy, they put in some effort to stretch that one out. We saw two good first half tries to them from the winger, Jason Tokalita, who showed some great footwork and pace to grab a couple of tries, but in the end it was, I think, the tactical plan of Pakuranga, and certainly their spine really controlled proceedings well. They've got them over the line. So the boys received their runners-up medals, can be very proud of their achievements this year. We have another round of handshakes, plenty of respect between these two teams. Of course, a lot of these boys playing together through the junior grades for Auckland representative teams, and also attending Jets camps together as well. So Pakuranga next to receive their medals and the winner's trophy, of course, for the Senior A SAS College Rugby League competition for this year. Up next, we're going to be bringing you Wesley College up against Manurewa High in the Premier Plate. I'm really looking forward to that one, of course. Wesley, a traditional rugby union heavyweight, playing league this year as they did last year. Last year made the top grade grand final, went down to St. Paul's in the end. This year a little bit short, but right there in the mix for the second tier. And they will take on Manurewa for that title in a few minutes' time. So not far away from getting that one underway. If you are just joining us, Pakuranga have won the senior comp. So the winning captain from Pakuranga, Kenshin Tsutsui, comes forward now to give his speech.
I'd just like to thank the mate James Cook for the good game training. Great effort out there. That was a well-fought game. Heads up, man. You had a good season and you played very well. To the supporters, I'd like to thank the supporters for coming out for that. Without you guys, this wouldn't be a game. I'd like to give a huge thanks to ARL and College Sport for hosting this game. Without them, this game wouldn't be possible. And I just like to acknowledge my manager, the coach Jensen, my principal, my players for helping out today. And to my boys, that was a good win and congratulations.
So there we go, the Pakuranga boys now to receive the trophy, and I dare say this one will get a fair old cheer as the song starts. Let's cut to it. So that just about wraps us up for our coverage of the SAS Senior A Grand Final. The first of our 3 games today. Up next, the Premier Plate Grand Final between Wesley College and Manurewa High School. Really looking forward to this one. So the Pakuranga boys understandably looking pretty happy with themselves there. The East Auckland school picking up some silverware. And then for the team photo. So not far away from kickoff in the second game here, ladies and gentlemen. We'll take a short break and join you back in a couple of minutes' time for Wesley versus Manurewa.
Okay, now rock it up, celebrate! Beautiful, thank you.
So we can see there the Pakuranga boys in a jovial mood as we make our way back towards the stands.
If you've just joined us, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a fantastic opening game down here between Pakuranga High School and James Cook, Pakuranga College. Oh, there's the public announcement coming in across the top. And as the boys now get ready to leave the field, we're getting the next round of games ready. We've just been watching the officiation of the medals being awarded, and fantastic result for both teams. It was a cracking game. Pakuranga College up against James Cook High, and the boys in the green and white Vs have certainly done themselves proud. As we now wait for the 2 teams to clear the field, and we get ready now to listen to public announce system about being a smoke-free area down here at Mount Smart Stadium. And we'll
food concessionaires are on site and are situated to the right of the athletic lounge.
And you get to enjoy the views of the cameraman climbing back up the hill as we get ready now, ladies and gentlemen, for the next round of games. Do not go anywhere. Do not touch the dial. Do not touch your app on your mobile device. We're in for a massive game now, game 2, as we get ready for some big units.